Hello, and thank you for joining us for definitely episode 1 of Mogg at Midnight at Noon. This is a talk show, which I believe now is just a fancy way to say a podcast with production value. We're here today to talk about many things. But first off, I need to introduce my guest, the one, the only, Chet James. Thank you
Hello.
for joining us on a Friday morning where everyone would rather be at lunch having salads.
Yeah, I was supposed to take my pets to the vet, and then I forgot that I had this thing booked, so I took them earlier.
We appreciate you and your pet's hard work to be here today.
Thank you.
So, how have you been?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Things have actually been going pretty good lately, so fingers crossed. Yeah. I don't want to jinx that because I've had a witch after me for quite a long time. So
Yeah, the curses are tough.
good. Yeah. I don't know what witch I pissed off at some point, but she did a number for a handful of years now. But we seem to be out of it. So whatever I did to appease said witch, I'll try and keep it up.
Well, best of luck to you and your anti-witch brigade.
Thank you.
You know, witches are starting to become a category of people you need to think about more. I saw in the town
Really?
we grew up in / went to college, and they just opened up their first witch bar. It's like a bar for witches. Yes.
But like, is it like a Wiccan bar? Like people take it seriously, or is it like a witch themed bar for like more Halloween-y type stuff?
I think it's in the middle, legitimately. I think they are very witchy, and they wanted to provide a space for the witch kind, but also understand how business works and need to sell beer and stuff.
Do you think that like
the likelihood of getting cursed?
I want to watch that interaction, right? You know, because if like you got like a really like in tune with nature, like Wiccan person, and then somebody shows up dressed as like a witch from Hocus Pocus, do you think she's like, you fucking poser? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like, what is a fake witch at this point, right? Like, how do you, like, what's a poser in witch culture? Like, you don't have a black cat, you got a calico, you fucking shit witch.
Right? Like, I bet that bitch hasn't even cast a spell.
Nah,
you know, like not once.
It does, though, bring up the thing of, like, if you're gonna go to a bar to try and, like, find a lady friend, probably go to the one where you don't have a high chance of being cursed, right?
Cursed? Yeah, probably, right?
Like, you think. But then again, the witch kind. Sometimes the risk is worth the reward, Chad.
no Wiccan for dickin', right? That's
no. Wait, that's a good
That's a great motto. Right?
Good one. Anyways, we should do a little housekeeping. If you haven't noticed, this is a very new old channel. And we would appreciate it if you subscribed and liked and told your friends and shit, so that maybe one day they will give us money for doing this. Because I thought, hey, this would be fun to do, and then didn't think about the business outcomes. And then now Austin has said if I don't make $2,000 by the end of the year, he's gonna eat me. It's an old hat, but he's gonna put it on again.
I dream of the day. I hope you take off and your channel becomes successful. I think it would be absolutely hysterical if you get more popular than Death Battle.
You know me, like, honestly, and this is a good topic for us here for a little bit. If I even got to that point, I would like engineer the self-cancel because I think it's funny. Like, I would want to get canceled for...
Mogg, you sliding into some people's DMs?
Well, maybe by the witch community. We don't know yet. But, like, I do think it would be funny to get canceled for the, like, silliest reasons.
No, here's what you do. We spread a bunch of things online that you got canceled for grooming, but then it turns out you were just doing pet grooming.
Yeah. That's actually perfect. It's perfect for me because you don't know. And even if it was, like, because I am an animal, could it be the other grooming? Or was he just brushing a cat?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty good scenario. That is funny.
Tossing these out for free.
For pet grooming. I'll keep that one in mind for when I blow up and then inevitably explode. I think that's the pressure. Like, if I'm gonna get canceled, it's gonna be on my terms.
Yeah, I got canceled once. Do you remember that?
Yeah, by the handy capable community, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was wild,
I don't think
to
you got
experience something like
canceled.
that.
I just think some people
Oh, it was
that
like a
some
yeah, I
people
mean, that's
came off
true.
harder than
It was like
intended,
a
but like,
solid week, though. A solid week of just
yeah,
getting
that
raked across the coals.
that one was
Um,
like ignorance. That's not canceling. You would have been canceled if you were like then came back because you tweeted about a like iPad
it was a
holder that
phone
goes
holder
around your neck.
that went around your neck, so it would hold the phone in front of your face, and the advertisement had this, like, woman on it who's just
It's
like
a clearly
right?
able-bodied model lady.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so I was just like, I've lost faith in humanity or something because I'm like, or like this, because in
It's
my mind I
too
was like, oh, it's
lazy.
like it's just a dumb joke. We're one step closer to Wally, right? You know, like the people just sitting in chairs and everything, doing everything. And I had so many people be like, "You fucking ableist! You're the type of person that believes there shouldn't be ramps next to stairs." And I'm like, "What is happening right now?" And then like the amount of people that kept like just going after me, and like more people would find it, and so many people. And I'm just sitting here being like, if they took 2 seconds to like look into like me at all, right? They would see I do like a ton of stuff for charity. I'm very much in support of that stuff. And it's yeah, it was no, yeah, fuck you. Because I
They
made a
yeah.
stupid tweet about a product I saw in Walmart. I had two people, I still remember two people specifically were very nice and were just like, oh, actually, so there's like a big thing in the medical industry that like products like that for people who could really use that because they have a disability, it's like way, way, way too expensive. So one of the ways that they could circumvent that is they market it as a convenience tool to like the average person. And then people can get it a lot more affordably. And I was like, thank you so much for telling me that. I didn't know that. I have now educated myself thanks to you. I appreciate that. But everybody else was like, kill yourself. So, uh, still to this day, though, my favorite tweet during that whole exchange was handy capable gamer who's been a long time supporter of the show and everything like that responded to somebody who was giving me a bunch of shit and just said this whole conversation is lamer than my legs.
That
And it
is
was
pretty
the
good.
funniest. It was absolutely incredible, like
Yeah,
all like 10 out of 10 all-star tweet.
the thing I take away here is you're saying you were worried that the world was getting closer to the Wall-E movies where they're just literally
Oh yeah,
living
100%.
life. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's the thing. You're worried we're getting close to a utopia. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, no, but see, here's the thing though. Like, I feel like it's 50. It's like not. We're not gonna go full Wally, right? Because it's gonna be like elements of Wally, but with idiocracy, with the way it
Uh,
seems like things are going. You know what I mean? So it's like we're not gonna get
it's
just
gonna
the
be a
like we
mixed
could do it.
bag. Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be
yeah,
a mixed bad bag.
yeah. Okay. I had a speaking doubling back a little bit to the pets. I did have a news story I wanted to discuss with you. Okay.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Okay, so this is from the Associated Press, as we know them, right? We
Okay.
trust them. We're scrutinous about. No, I'm not scrutinous at all. But we're gonna
Yeah,
say
way
we
more
trust.
trustworthy than the disassociated press.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Copenhagen, Denmark. These
Okay.
guys over here. You know these Danish. Are the Denmarks Danes?
Denmarkians? Is that what
Denmark.
you
Who is this? Germany or Danelands?
Danelands. We'll just go with
Danelands.
that.
Okay.
Perfect.
So the Danes
Nailed it.
over there in Denmark, they got this zoo, and they're finding it hard to feed the animals.
Okay.
What do you think they do?
I'm scared. Don't do they just like survival of the fittest? They start feeding like lesser animals to the carnivores?
No, they
Okay.
openly ask for donations of small pets as food for predators.
Oh damn, I was about to say that whatever I said after whatever's coming after that wouldn't be as messed up, but wow. They
Now,
want small pets?
I'm wondering if you, as like a father, think that this might have been like clutch for the guy running the zoo. He was like, my daughter bought 6 gerbils. It does not give a single fuck and does not care for any of them. And now I'm stuck taking care of 6 gerbils. But I can tell her, without her donation, Tony the tiger is going to starve. And now I'm going to get rid of these 6 fucking gerbils.
Oh, but it won't work because they'll be crushed. They don't care about the tiger. They don't have the tiger. But if you're gonna be like, you can't feed
Well,
Skippy to the tiger, like no, the
not.
tears, it would
I
be
mean,
horrible.
if your dad is the zooman, right? I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like
true.
you probably, behind at night, you get a private, like, look at that cat sleeping. He needs a gerbil or two.
Yeah, man, I don't know. That's rough. But also, that really does like put like a hierarchy on animals, like in terms of priority, right? Like, hey, we're having trouble feeding the animals you want to look at. So like,
I kind of feel
you know,
like there's logic to
fuck
the
gerbils.
balance, right? Because in Denmark, what, you probably got 1 million cats, but only like 3 tigers. So
Okay, that's true.
a
And this is gonna
numbers
sound
game
really
wise,
messed up.
right?
But a big problem is like, you know, animals having to be euthanized due to overpopulation, right? That's why everybody should go use a rescue if you're gonna adopt a dog or cat. Go use a rescue. Um, but maybe that's the thing. Instead of just euthanizing the animals, you know, this is the new adoption campaign, Mark. And it's just like, Sarah McLaughlin or whatever, and then it's got like, the picture of the dog and but instead of like only has, like needs to we have to be euthanized or whatever. Now it's just like, or will be fed to tiger. So either that animal much more likely would get adopted because that's probably a much more inhumane way to die. Um, or the tiger gets fed, right?
Yeah, in the context of like, hey, either we can raise and kill animals to make feed for these tigers, or we can like take them from the kill shelter. I'm not saying you're wrong. I think there's some moral quandaries to go over here, but I do think you're onto something. We shouldn't
Right?
waste. Waste not, want not. You know what that Ben Franklin said that shit. And he fucked hella hoes. So,
I want that on a throw pillow. Waste not, want not. Ben Franklin said that shit and he fucked hellos.
I mean, I'm just saying truths.
It's amazing. Gloss in the chat says, I know it's only noon, but boy, this got dark. Yeah, it's Mogg at midnight at
Yeah,
noon. It's a midnight show.
which is
It
dark
just happens to
times.
take place at noon. Yeah.
Unless you're in space. And then like us, it's kind of this level of light the whole time. I don't know why. I think we're between planets or stars or some shit.
Yeah. What was the reception to that, by the way? Did people do it or were people like outraged and were like, absolutely not? Let the zoo animals starve.
Chad, you know damn well I did not read further than the headline of this news story. Let me scroll down over here a little bit. Let me look. I gotta look at.
I'm just curious. You can't. I want to know.
I gotta look at the facts.
But also, like,
1 second.
also, why was that their solution? Why was it just like bring us your lesser animals to be eaten instead of like, hey, let's do a fundraiser?
Okay, specifically, the zoo points to guinea pigs, rabbits, and chickens as possible donations after being euthanized. Oh, after being euthanized. So they're not letting them catch them like OG style. You don't have to worry about Susan the chicken getting ran down. She's going to be done for already.
Thank God.
The animals will be used as fodder, said the zoo. That's not going to help anyone. Nobody wants to know their loved their chicken's going to be used as fodder. Like,
yeah, okay, but I get that, right? So it's kind of along the lines of what I was saying, only this is like a much even nicer version, which is like you had to put your pet down anyway. Might as well be food for the hungry zoo animals, right?
yeah.
Oh, dude, that's hard. I'm not trying to imagine this because like we had to put Fry down a year ago,
Oh,
and
it's
that
tough.
was really tough and difficult. But now I'm just trying to be like, would I have allowed him to be eaten by tigers? And I want to say no.
I don't think they want dogs because dogs do have a lot of like probably less close to natural chemicals and shit in their body with dewormers and shit,
Mm-hmm.
Like that dogs have enough chemicals where if a flea bites them, it dies, right? Like I don't think they want to give that whole fucking dog to a cat. Anyways, it does say though, that let me we're with the zoo offers their assurances the pets will be gently euthanized by trained staff. my thing is they're not gonna pump the dog full of whatever dog morphine they give him at the end, right? Because then the cat would eat it, and the cat would be zizzed out of the gourd or maybe dying. And so, what does that gently euthanized mean? Are they just doing one of them Kevin Spacey House of Cards episode 1s on your dog? Just snap in the night, like fucking Solid
Mark,
Snake
also,
on your solid dog.
What a choice for a first topic. Like, this is what you're coming out the gate with.
I mean, Chad, you know how hard it is to find news that's even remotely funny these days?
Yeah, I know.
It's fucking difficult. I had to search for an hour for any article of news that wasn't about like some dumb, political shit that we don't really want to talk about.
I gotcha.
It's tough out here.
Says, why not dip into the morgue supply? Right? Where does it end?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think a lot of the morgue. Oh, the people? Yo. If I am dead.
See, because I could make that choice a lot easier for myself, right? If it's like, yeah, he died and then was consumed by lions. It sounds fucking rad.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. If I'm dead in like as an organ donor, no one needs my organs. They're just like, this body is going to be cremated in full. Feed me to a fucking lion. Why not? I'm fucking dead. I don't care. I'd rather be helpful and become lion shit. And actually, technically, part of you is going to be absorbed by the lion. And now you're part of the lion. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Just
literally the circle of life. There's a song about it involving lions.
Okay.
But
we're really squeezing this topic to death. No, you go.
No,
I
know.
Go.
But Mogg, it leads me to something else, which I want to tell you about, which I don't know if I ever have. Let me tell you about a real tough moral quandary for me that happened. So, you got to renew your driver's license.
Yep.
Right? From time to time online. Well, when I first got it set up, I was obviously young and everything like that. I didn't select like organ donor or anything like that, right? I was like, I've got a million years. It's all good. Anyway, well, when I renewed, I just like did the normal renewal. Well, when my ID showed up, they had selected me as an organ donor, even though I had not selected that.
Yeah.
Do you know how awful of a moral quandary that was for me? Because I'm like,
what do you mean?
I'm gonna leave it. Well, I was like, I'm gonna leave it, but then I was like, I don't know. This feels a little weird. I was like, should I uncheck it when I renew it again, or does that make me an awful person?
Why wouldn't you check it in the first place?
I don't know. It was like weird to me. I don't know. Think about somebody else getting my stuff. I don't know. Yeah, but I do want to help people.
Yeah, it's like, do you want to be a good person or not? Is the question they have on the box.
Right. Yeah, no, I know. That's why I felt so bad. Because I'm like, I guess I'm just an organ donor now. But it was like, I didn't ever make that conscious choice. They made it for me. And it was kind of I fucking dare you to undo it. You know what I mean? And so I was like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah. I mean, donate your organs. They're not gonna fucking harvest your body like Repo Man or some shit. Like, especially if you have decent insurance, they're gonna do everything they can to keep you alive for as much money as possible. They're definitely not letting you go. That was
the thing that happened to me, and I was just like, well, they did it, and so I didn't volunteer. So, but it's like you can't not now. So yeah.
So my final zoo question: you're dead.
Yep.
Dead as fucking shit. Okay.
Okay.
What animal do you want to be eaten by? Do you care?
I mean, I feel like the coolest way is like a big cat, right?
Yeah. Wolves are also, a wolf pack.
Oh yeah, wolves would be rad. Well, yeah. Anything of those. I feel like, like if it was like a crocodile or some shit, that would just suck.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Yeah.
I bet there's also a couple cool like bug ones, right? Like you could just throw me in there with like you're dead.
Yeah, I don't still. Oh, fuck that. No. Like, I don't know what it is. That you found the line for me. You found the line. I'm like, yeah, feed me to the wolves and the tiger. Feed me to an animal that I'd want to pet if I could. I'm good. Throw me in and let the bugs devour me? Fuck that. No, thank you. I'd rather no.
Breed a carnivorous giraffe specifically to eat me, and I'm doing it.
Yeah. There you go. Sick. Right?
crazy ass long necked horses. Anyways, I think what we can talk about, speaking of news stories that got everybody riled up. You know what they done did this past 2 weeks, Chad?
What?
They redid the Cracker Barrel logo.
Yes. Yeah.
And this is one of those things I
heard
can
about
never
this.
understand why so many people give a shit. Like, this feels like the most basic 2020s logo redesign I've ever seen. It's unoffensive. It's totally fucking fine. But everyone is so goddamn mad.
Yeah, but I mean, also like when these companies go with these like more simplistic like logos, like I understand for like if you need a little like bug for like an icon or something, that's fine. But like look between the two. If you which if you saw both of those on like a big ass billboard of like go to this restaurant, which would you rather go to?
I mean, you're right. If it's a local thing, I want the old man on the barrel because like it's got
Yeah.
more. And is the Cracker Barrel name inside of a bean? I always thought it was supposed to be a bean.
I've never thought about that before.
But it is very bean-like, right? Or like a liver.
It is. Yeah, it does look like that. Also, what does Cracker Barrel mean? Like,
you ever
like a
seen a
barrel full
barrel
of
of
crackers?
monkeys?
Or is it just because
Yeah.
like a lot of white people go there?
Yeah, that's what
So, like,
that's what I thought it was. Like,
yeah, this is where all the crackers get together.
yeah, you can say it. I can't.
I can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. You're a sloth.
You should hear the slurs for us.
Oh,
We're not
yeah?
gonna get into it. No. But
Oh no? Okay, we'll table that one though.
the
That might
Cracker
be,
Barrel, what would you have done different is what we're doing here. We're gonna testing the waters on like what do you know those shows Gordon Ramsay had one like the Hell's Kitchen. Like we're coming in to save the brand as brand specialists. What are we
Okay.
changing here? Do we need to put that slight like 5% racism back on the logo? Because that's what I think what the old man that man has very specific people he will not welcome to his porch.
I feel, yeah, it does feel like that. Well,
Yeah.
like so first of all, what if the background of the little logo cutout was the barrel, right? So like
It's
the
buck
Cracker
wild
Barrel,
to me that is not already a thing. Like,
right?
and now
Like, why wouldn't it be imprinted on the barrel? You know, because
yeah, and you can see down the road you're going on, somebody in the design department's just gonna make a barrel that says Cracker, and they're gonna be like, it's the new Cracker Barrel, and then that's too far. But I do think having the base logo be a barrel, but is a barrel recognizable on its side?
right? Come on, it's recognizable on its side.
I forgot about the Kong.
Okay, yeah, right. I'm getting more info from the chat right now. So apparently they were changing the restaurants as well, and they changed the menu, and it didn't have catfish. Let's be real here. If you go to Cracker Barrel, you're ordering the catfish?
Yeah,
Chicken and dumplings.
Maybe this is how I get canceled. Are you fucking kidding me? Catfish?
Right?
No.
Like, if you go to Cracker Barrel, you get chicken and dumplings, right? Like that's
Yes. You get the chicken and dumplings, mac and cheese, those little fucking the fried apples, those fuckers.
Oh yeah.
Delish. A biscuit, a cornbread, chicken fried steak.
Right.
The fucking catfish was never even on the menu. I know they might have said it there. No one I ever knew ordered a goddamn catfish, especially from some fucking local lake. That's disgusting.
Wait, also, is it like prove it? Like catfish is like the worst tasting fish to eat, right?
Yeah, I couldn't think of it. If you said what's the grossest fish, I would have said catfish. That like people regularly eat. I'm sure there's nastier. Like nobody wants to eat like a gar, but yeah, I'm sure there's like as the mainly eaten. I think I've only had catfish a few times in my life, so maybe I just have never had good catfish, but it's just not the fish for
you guys
me.
aren't real Southerners. Catfish and grits.
Now see grits, baby. Now you got something going. Yeah. Grits and like any other fucking grits and some shrimp, some crawdad. I'm all for it, but Fucking catfish is just not a good fish.
Yeah. Not for me. Okay, so we're redesigning this. Barrel behind, right? So
Yeah.
the cracker barrel is like burnt into the barrel. You can maybe remove the man, but like you can't have Cracker Barrel without a rocking chair, right? Like
I
you
mean,
gotta.
this guy doesn't even have a rocking chair, but I agree. Part of the
Holy
experience of
shit!
going to
No
a
way.
Cracker Barrel is sitting in the rocking chairs out front.
I have never noticed that before. Is he really not in a rocking chair?
No, it's just a no. They do sell those kind of chairs typically.
Yeah,
but
they're
like,
all out. The whole front porch thing.
Yeah, but nobody gives a fuck about the non-rocking version, right? We all sit in the rocking chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think the logo might need something to also, like the old one had the Old Country Store. It's more than a restaurant. You can buy a 1 pound Reese's Pieces for some reason. You can do
and Beanie Babies.
Yeah, and Beanie Babies and all sorts of fucking weird giant candy. And the new logo doesn't convey that to me at all.
Oh, true. But I mean, the old one kind of didn't either.
At least it said Old Country Store.
That's true, not just restaurant. So that okay. But yeah, also, why is every single Cracker Barrel like optimized poorly? And when I say that, like when you walk into the store portion, you immediately run into people, and then there's shit everywhere and seemingly no clear path to get to the actual restaurant, right? Like
it's like they designed it to feel busy when there were only 6 customers. For some weird reason. Yeah, they all
which makes it hell to navigate, because you walk in, you're like, there's just shit in your face of people, and you're like, I gotta get around here, and I gotta squeeze past this, and then get through all this shit, and then you somehow have to cross the checkout line for the store to then get to the person where you're like, I just want to eat, and then they go take you to the much more open and spacious area where you sit and have food.
So I agree. I do think they need an interior redesign, which I guess was part of this rebrand, right? I think they have done up a little bit. I hope, but then if you walked into it and it was like well laid out like a 7-Eleven, that wouldn't feel right.
I feel like if at least you just like walked in the door and there was a clear path to the restaurant and then store on this, here, like that, we'd be good.
Split them rather than going in through the store where there's always like a bunch of hillbilly
maze of
kids.
knickknacks.
Yeah, looking at fucking novelty aprons. Like, come on.
Yeah. C-Dub says, and terrible puzzle games. That game existed before Cracker Barrel, right? The
peg little game? Peg thing?
Yeah. Yeah. Like surely it did, but think what Cracker Barrel did for that game. Probably yeah, took it to the stratosphere, right? The
it's a great little game. I'm
probably
not gonna hate on the little peg genius game at all. That's good stuff. So I do think it needs like a subtitle tagline. How do you think? Like, so we got the barrel imprinted on the barrel, kind of as a stylized Cracker Barrel, and then under it just says, "We got stuff." How do you feel about that?
Racist.
Well, they lost.
We got
Cracker Barrel. For those that don't know, Cracker Barrel also has lost multiple lawsuits for discriminating against people of color and women. They are racist and misogynistic. There's not like an if and a but. They've got a history. Surprise, like big surprise.
Okay.
They've got a history.
Cracker Barrel, a product of the times.
Ooh, I think you're on to something there.
Right?
Cracker
they just
Barrel.
lean into it. They just embrace it. Like you know how you go to like Dick's Last Resort, like people like that restaurant because people treat them like shit. Like if they should just lean into it and be like, yeah, it's it's.
You think
Come on down for a little bit of sexism and racism.
If you're like a real fucking asshole, is that the best place to work?
Oh, probably. I could never. I hate that stuff. I cringe into my soul. I don't even want to go there.
I've never been.
I don't know how people
I just know the concept, and it feels like, why do you want to be verbally abused? Like, what the? Like, I think it's for people who don't have friends groups that like roast each other. Right. And so they've never had like they don't have but like if you hang out with people that like bust each other's balls, or as the English would say, take the piss. I don't know why they're such piss thieves, but you don't need that.
Right.
Anyways, Cracker Barrel's wild. New logo. I think
we
did it better.
Its time.
What did the boomers say? It was a different time.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Cracker
Like,
Barrel.
they just gotta
It was a different
lean into it.
time. Yeah, that I don't know if that's what Michelle meant when she wrote that book, but sure. Lean into it, Cracker Barrel. You heard it here, right from the mouth of Chad James. Just go ahead and be racist. It works for nearly everybody these days. Apparently, you can. Hey, if the president can roll with this metagame,
Yeah,
I think your fucking catfishless restaurant can too.
No, apparently the catfish is back.
Yeah.
Okay, we really solved that one.
Okay. Well, I'm
A
gonna.
branded barrel sitting in a rocking chair, and it just
Yeah.
says it was a different time or something like that.
I got a few more questions. Let me put my thing back
Okay.
up to show there. Mogg at midnight at noon.
Yeah, it's also on your desk. It's a lot of you.
Well, what else would you? I mean, I'm up to suggestions.
I don't know. Like maybe somebody could. Oh, maybe we could get some fan art, and then you could have. Oh, you got your little sign down below, and then you could just have fan art up there.
We could put beautiful merchandise on it.
No,
like the Chad James Buckethead. Look at it. Let me just resize. There you go, baby. You can go buy that Death Battle GG, whatever. You better pay me when the fucking funds come in for this one. Okay. What a beautiful masterpiece. This is a real piece of merchandise you shouldn't be able to buy, but you can because it is just nightmare fuel. What if I made it tiny and put it on the one up here? How's that look? Yeah, that looks pretty good right there. I like that.
Just don't put it on me. That's all that matters.
Oh shit!
What up, loser?
What up, loser?
No.
Okay, fine.
Dodging it.
Anyways, what was I? Oh, I got some questions for you, just straight off the gourd, right? We're gonna go through here, rapid fire. Okay.
Oh, all right.
So don't be thinking too long. What's your favorite vegetable?
Broccoli.
What's your favorite TV show?
Oh, that's impossible. I don't know. Succession's up there. Probably Sopranos.
Okay, what's the sexiest kitchen appliance?
Blender?
Wow. Okay, we're gonna stop on blender. What is sexy about a blender? That's, in fact, I think that's like it also feels like the most.
It twirls. That's the first thing that.
Yeah, but it's also like, if I think sexy, I want to put my fuzzy little Primbus near it at least, and I do not want to put my fuzzy little Primbus near a blender ever. No.
I was thinking of looking, not touching.
You got something going on in your head where you're what's the sexiest thing?
I'm not
Look,
putting
not
myself
touch.
in a scenario where I'm
My God.
Dally with a kitchen appliance. So like I figured from a visual standpoint, it's visually interesting, right? Yeah, Patrick says it has an hourglass shape. You're right, because yeah. See?
Not really. I mean, it's not hourglass. It's a tapered shape. Yeah, but
yeah.
I mean, I guess where it meets, maybe, but I don't know. I top of my head, I think I would have said whisk, but
really?
Well, I like to mix it up.
Oh God. All right.
Oh wait, I forgot I have a button. Let me hit the punchline again. I like to mix it up. Yeah! Thank you. Anyways, yeah. One more really quick though. If humans had to compete in Olympic events based on the worst habits, what would you win gold in? I know for myself,
drinking.
Well, I don't know if I don't think I call that's not a bad habit. I don't think. I mean, yes.
What?
Listen, I got space dogs out here. Just ignore them. I'm sorry. I don't think it is.
Space dog's been a real problem.
Yeah, space dogs, they fucking bark all the time. Anyways, God, I need to go to Denmark soon.
You're all gonna get fed to lions.
I think a bad habit would be like I would say, like if there was an Olympics where they like show up, a man in a lab coat tells you something very important, and then how soon after that have you completely forgotten what they said? I would win that shit.
Oh, yeah. Then give me the remembering people's names right after meeting them. My ADHD goes hard when that happens, and I'm like genuinely like happy to meet this person. They
Yeah,
say their name, but then I get really focused on what they're saying, and then I go shit, their name is gone like immediately.
yeah,
Um, yeah, that really sucks.
yeah. I also could do that one for sure. Like if you're in a room of 20 people, I think if I went through the room and everybody told me their name, by the end of the 20 people, I would probably maybe remember the last guy's name. And that's like
Yeah,
about
right.
it. I would be like, one of them was Jeff. I know, I'm pretty sure there was a Kyle in there, but yeah, it would be difficult. So do you want to do one of those, what the kids call them, the blind tier list?
Sure.
Okay, let me set
Of
this
what?
up. Of over here. Let me do the whoop, the whoop, the whoop, the 1 second. I gotta do a thing. Yep.
You can
Uh-huh.
get rid of that hat if you want.
Okay, sure. I'll get rid of the hat. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Boom. Tier list, baby.
I mean, a lot of people are saying the space dog sounds a lot like Sam's dogs.
Well, if you know
First of
anything
all,
about dogs, they kind of just sound the fucking same.
I was about to say, like, most dogs barks sound similar, right? Unlike my dog, who screams. But yeah,
Yeah. Dogs is dogs, man. Um,
dogs is dogs. What are we ranking?
we're ranking a number of things, okay?
Okay.
I'm trying to decide what to start off with here. Because I think I want to, I
How does
don't.
this work?
You got to
Am I
rank
seeing
something.
everything all at once? Am I like,
No,
how's this
we
going?
got 1 through 10, right?
Okay.
And you got to pick, and you don't get to move shit.
Okay.
So I'm going to start off pretty soft.
All right.
Cold pizza.
I think everything, almost everything is better hot. Um, so cold pizza, let me see. Also it's really tiny. Do I got letters? Is there, or is it
1
numbers?
is at the top, 10 is at the bottom.
Okay. Cold pizza, but I can do it. It's like 5. Let's give it a 5.
Okay. Very
Right?
medium. I mean, I kind of
Yeah, very
agree.
medium because like I don't like it, but like I could eat it, and I have it, so it's like whatever.
Okay. Fortune cookies.
Oh, okay. This is I have a really important question for you, Mark.
Yeah.
Is it the good, slightly sweet fortune cookie, or is it the one that tastes like cardboard?
Oh, it's a
Because
good
you know
one.
what I'm talking
Yeah,
about,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's a good one.
Oh, good one?
Yeah, it's a good
Mm,
fortune cookie.
okay. But I feel like I want to leave room for better just in case. Like, give me that. Give me a 4. Give it a 4.
Okay, good.
Slightly better than cold pizza. If it's a good fortune cookie,
Okay.
you know?
Kanye West.
Let's go. Let's go 9. It's- I don't,
Really
I have
low down
never
here.
I have never been a fan of his music. I think he's not a great person, and he's got some shit that he needs to work out with how he deals and views women. So,
Okay, a bag of used sex toys.
follow-up question, Mark.
Yes.
Was I involved in the use of said sex toys, or was it someone else?
Someone else.
Oh God. Can 2 things be in the same tier?
No. That's kind of the
Damn,
point.
because I kind of would have that feels like a great way to describe Kanye.
A bag of used sex toys?
Yeah, I would have.
Hmm.
Damn. All right, 7 it. 7 it. Slightly better than Kanye.
Oh, you gave Kanye a 9, so you're leaving room in there
Oh,
for you wanted to go 8?
oh, ooh. Yeah, do 8. Do 8. Slightly better than Kanye.
Okay. A puppy.
Oh, dude. Uh, yeah. Give me a 2 on that. Give me a 2 on that for sure.
Okay.
Look at that. That is so cute.
Getting your Primbus stuck in the zipper.
Let's give that one a 7.
Wait, you think getting your Pringus stuck up in that zipper is better than just finding a bag of used sex toys you don't have to engage with?
I feel like I can heal physically from the zipper incident, but having to engage with a bag of used sex toys, I will never heal from emotionally.
Okay.
Also, I think people might be confused with like number 1 is the best, right? 10 is the worst.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just clarifying.
Yeah. It's the number 1. It's 1 through 10. Yeah. I mean, we're not. Yeah. I could see how people are confused. My bad. But it's 10 is the 1 is the best. 10 is the worst. Yes.
Yeah, got it.
Punk rock.
Oh, give that a 3. Yeah, right after puppies. Oh, you even got a little black flag one. That's nice. Look at
Yeah.
you. Okay. Puppies, punk rock, fortune cookies, cold pizza. Hell yeah, this sounds like a great time.
The Rizzler.
The meme kid?
Yeah.
God, the amount of times I had to hear that. Oh, yeah, this is a hard choice right now between what number's cold pizza?
That cold pizza's a 5, so that would be right under 5.
I'd probably put him at a 6.
Okay.
Right?
There you go.
Even though, God, I had to hear so much of that stupid thing.
A kid shitting in your shampoo bottle.
I see what you've done here, Mogg.
You got some choices to make.
Having actually experienced that, let's go with the 10. 10.
The worst.
The absolute worst.
You played your
compared to
cards
everything
correct.
You showed me.
You did it right. The final one was your lovely mother.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Yeah, you played the cards right. Yeah. But it is interesting to think that you like a bag of used sex toys more than Kanye West. You never heard Gold Digger? Like, I mean, I know the man's terrible, but those beats still hit.
I've never, ever, ever cared for his music. Like, I'm like indifferent with it. I'm not like, this is terrible, but I'm like, I've never gotten the people who are just like lose their fucking mind over a Kanye song.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't never lost my mind over any music. It's just music. But that people scream at concerts. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
What? Like, we're here to hear them, and you're trying to make louder noises so we can't hear them? What the fuck are you doing? The entire world of live music bothers me.
Yeah, but I mean, I love going to concerts, right? But like, like it's I don't know. Most of the concerts I go to, people aren't screaming while the person's performing.
Yeah, I guess you just see it in like every clip of like anything popular enough that the clip's online.
Right,
like if you see like a Taylor Swift concert, it's just women yelling.
Oh, did you hear the news, by the way?
Oh yeah, I think I've placed together from people saying like stuff that she's engaged. I assume to the footballman.
Yes, exactly.
I could not give a fuck.
She and Travis Kelce got engaged. I'm the same way. I don't give a shit at all. And one of my friends recently was like, this could actually be like historically significant. And I was like, no, it's not.
I think whatever the celebrity, we can cut out a nice little tight 5 for celebrity worship. What is wrong with these people? Why do you care? Like, I understand liking someone, being like, oh shit, I like that actor or person or anyone. They're great. Cool.
Yeah.
But it's like a different level when you're like weird about it, right?
When you make it your life? Yeah.
If you love Taylor Swift and you hear they got engaged, you should go, oh, that's great for them. I'm happy. That's the
Yeah.
end. Done. Cool. Like,
right?
you
Like,
don't need to get out your fucking Sherlock Holmes hat and start investigating and doing a bunch of weird shit and like digging into like looking at photos and trying to find like hints of like a ring tan line and like, what the fuck are you
Right.
doing? You have nothing better to do with your life.
Yeah. I don't get it either. And like, also Ryuku says someone compared it to the British royal family having some historic engagement. I mean, this is basically America's royal wedding is what's going to happen here. That I will say that it is America's pop culture royal wedding that it will take place. You
Yeah.
okay, Mogg? You catching a fly or something?
In space, you like
Mhm.
have to just suck down the coffee out of the atmosphere. And so I was just having a little coffee, you know, don't mind me
got it. Just
whenever I do that weird thing.
oh, you're just huffing some coffee. Okay,
Yeah,
good to know.
yeah, just the coffee atoms in the environment. It's special space science. You don't need to worry about it.
Okay, I trust you. Um, but yeah, no, I've never done that. I don't get it. Like the closest I'll say is like the fact that I have like 2 tattoos from things that Brandon Sanderson has written. That's probably like the closest I've gotten, but that's just because like I really like those stories and they mean a lot to me. So like, but it's
Yeah, but that's like, you're not like worshiping him.
right.
You're like, hey, dog, great books. And I'm sure if you met him, it would be like, oh, shit, let me shake your hand. I love your books. They meant a lot to me.
Right.
But if
Yeah,
you
exactly.
heard like, oh, Sanderson's getting double engaged, you'd be like, because he's
All right.
married, right? He wrote books for his wife. So that's like, I like that. I
Yeah,
think that's right.
he's also super Mormon. So hey,
Oh,
that
shit.
might be a possibility,
The
Mike.
real world fanfic. Yeah. So if he's like, hey, I got myself one of them sister wives, like, you're just gonna go, okay, good for you, bud. Keep on making the books.
Yep.
Right? And like if he said, hey, never another book ever, you would be like, fuck, that sucks. But you wouldn't like continue to follow his life and be like, oh, what's he fucking doing in here? Like,
yeah, or like write letters to be like, you better start writing again.
That's the thing where it's like you don't even give a shit about the artist's art. You're not looking at their art anymore. You're just looking at fucking weird shit. They're just looking at their life. That's when you pass the line. If you're really into the artist's art, good. Okay. Good art. Cool. Yep. If you are like, who does the artist tickle at night? You got, dude, you got a problem. I guess unless their art is tickling. And then, well, there's nuance. But either way, it's weird to worship fucking people because they like sing a song or some shit.
Right. I'd really but yeah, but music means a lot to a lot of people too. And that can like, especially like music can like really, really help people in a lot of ways. And like, you know, helps you process your emotions and stuff. And so like, I can understand like a little bit deeper of an attachment there and stuff too. But I mean, like, I guess any type of art can do that really. But like I'd love to meet Greg Graffin. That's like top tier. Like, it was like, man, if I could meet any one person, Greg Graffin, lead singer of Bad Religion, like, that like their music like literally like helped shape who I am. And so that meeting would just be like handshake and just like, hey, I just want to say like thanks. Like your music literally like changed my life.
Yeah, like I mean, if I met Tony the Tiger, I'd be thrilled. But I'm not gonna be weird. And also, yeah, it's just, you know, it's wilding out here. People weird.
Yeah.
I think the thing that bothers me is like you say, it's like music can help a lot of people. Stories can help a lot of people. That's true. I'm not going to deny that. But so does medicine. And I don't see no one lining up out here to glaze down a bunch of chemical engineers, right? Like this guy made
because the pharmaceutical is incredibly predatory.
Well, yeah, I would say, you know who else is incredibly predatory? A lot of these fucking musicians. We got Diddy. We got Chris Brown. We got so many of these fuckers that are not good people. Kanye West.
Yeah.
But they're still out here.
One step down from a bag of used sex toys.
Yeah, right? but people still think he's the next coming. It's crazy. Anyways, I do think we need to remind the audience. There is a Google form in the description. You can fill that out, and we're gonna start like piling up y'all's questions that you're asking advice for. You're sending in things you need advice in life. Hey, how do I deal with my my witch wife? You know, she's casting curses on me. Stuff like that. You know, I got 3 penguins. One's really small. Should I give it to the zoo? You know, just hit us with some questions like that.
Standard life issues.
Yeah.
You know?
Or non-standard. We'll hear your stuff. If you got, you know, you're trying to figure out like anything that's non-standard, we'll help.
Yeah.
No doubt. You getting some body mods? We'll help. I don't care if it's you getting a robot penis.
You get some Star Fox legs?
Yeah, Star Fox legs like me and a robot penis. Yeah, we'll help, man.
I hope that's the first fan art. I mean the Star Fox leg, not the robot penis.
You ever wonder when people do get like major surgeries in that region? Especially people, and we're not going to get into it. We very much support people of you. I don't care what you identify as, whatever. Don't care. Good for you. You're happy.
Right.
You're not hurting others. Thumbs up. But does the doctor ask how big you want it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Right? You gotta.
How are you not just saying like hog?
Well, I feel like, let's go with solid, right? Right?
Everybody wants, I think everybody really wants 20% above average.
Right, yeah, exactly. Like impressive, not scary.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably right. You're right. Thanks, Chad, for the insight on that one.
No problem. I think that's the good rule to live by. Impressive, not scary.
Okay, well, I did want to set aside some time here as we come close on the hour to workshop live, and we can get in the community here too, because we do need, you know, some bits. We need some stuff for the show. We want to make it a show that y'all want to watch. So we're gonna take some suggestions. We're gonna workshop. Some words are fucking hard to say. We're gonna workshop some segments. So if anyone's got ideas, Chad, you want to start us off? You got any ideas here?
Oh man. I mean, I think I would love for like a segment where the guests could ask you questions. I'd love to know more about Mogg and your backstory and life, and maybe some sloth facts. You know, like you're just talking about, like, you know, if you're, you know, like how big is like the average sloth hawk? You know, like things like that you could really illuminate the people on.
You trying to say I should show dick? Are you
No,
trying to
that's
get me to do
you
an
gotta
OnlyFans?
You gotta get more popular before you start your OnlyFans.
Okay. I did.
But yeah, no.
I did have a concept
where the guest gets to ask you questions would be good, I think.
Yeah, I did have a concept. I got it here. Let me try and set this up really quick. You keep talking. Don't you fucking worry about me, Chad. Keep talking.
Okay. Let's see. Well, first of all, I saw a question in the chat was, are you gonna have other guests on, or is it just gonna be me? Oh yeah, no. I just the first guest. Mogg plans on having many
Plenty
people
of guests
come through here.
Don't you worry.
Yeah. I liked that tier list segment. That was fun.
Good. That was the intent, to be fun.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm looking at the chat too. Yeah, Ryoriku says we need more Mogg lore, his backstory, his adventures, etc. Yeah, I like guest interviews with like on the fly questions. That'd be fun.
Okay. You got one?
Yeah, where were you born?
The jungle.
So just the jungle. Any jungle in particular?
Concrete jungle.
So what, Detroit?
Yeah.
In New York?
That's why I like cars. It was a big
Boston?
industry.
Where's your accent from? I can't quite place it.
All around.
It's definitely Northeast.
Yeah. One of them
The
jungles up north.
Northeast
Yeah,
concrete
northeast.
jungle.
Yeah, Pacific Northeast jungle. I did have we can test this out. I just got a small sample size. I was trying to do a thing where we try and decide the best ever something, right? And I think right here for this one, we're going to try the best ever parentheses. I've only had time to pull 2 examples. Number 1, we're going here. This is a recent tweet X thingy from Governor Newsom. You know this guy?
Yeah.
And he says, straight at the front, I can zoom this in. Donald, parentheses, tiny hands. That's all we need to talk about, because I think it's funny to have parentheses right at the fucking beginning.
I mean, I like some good use of the parentheses. I like to, they're like a great little aside or like context to add into, conversations. I do that in text all the time.
People say it is the parentheses are like a telltale sign of ADHD, because if a motherfucker out here just parenthesizing everything, because they're like, hey, I need to cram a second thought into this thought.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. That tracks.
Next, in my opinion, best use of parentheses.
Wait, this is the segment best use of parentheses?
Well, no, we would do best ever blank, but this one, I'm trying to parentheses. Because I saw this yesterday, and I thought it was the other day, and I was like, it's so fucking funny to use parentheses after one word. But anyways.
Yeah, that is quick.
Yeah. Secondly, you might remember this. Tyler Ninja Blevin, famous tweet. I'm in the middle of carrying a League of Legends game, about to close it out, and my braless wife brings me a sandwich, parentheses, not asked for.
Not asked for.
With chips. I get a double kill bot lane. So how's your day going? It's right there. We can talk about this. It's right there that not asked for. God damn.
That's like, hey, not sexist. I didn't ask her to make me a
Didn't even
sandwich.
ask for it. Just let me boost that for you. Not asked for. Now, I do think this might be the best use of parentheses ever.
It's pretty great. It's achieving 2 things simultaneously. And one being like, I'm not sexist. I didn't have that expectation. And then 2, it's also being like, how sweet was that? It was so thoughtful, right?
Yeah, it's a single
like compliment and covered his ass at the same time.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's more than that, because it's how sweet was that? It's covering his ass, and it's an additional brag. He didn't even have to ask for the sandwich. It's really
but with chips. Those were not a part of the parentheses.
No. Not asked. Maybe the chips were asked for.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's unclear.
Like, hey, not even.
Just say it.
Hey, woman, get me some chips.
and then he also got a sandwich not asked for.
Yeah, hey, I didn't even ask.
Is sandwich? This is I feel like we're repeating a bit, but sandwich not asked for sounds like a version of what's the Hemingway thing? Like baby shoes never worn.
What?
Yeah, my guy hates literature. Never mind. Now I gotta go fucking find it, Chad. 1 second. I want to say it's like.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's like Ernest Hemingway, one of those old alcoholic writer fucks, and they said it was the saddest, shortest possible story. And this is also leads me to another segment where I want to try and do this.
A tragic 6-word story attributed to Ernest Hemingway, which conveys profound grief, loss, and unfulfilled potential, typically implying the death of a baby. Wow.
Yeah.
You really way to just sandwich us in this first ever show, Mogg. You kicked us off with euthanasia and feeding animals to other animals, and then you just bookended it with dead babies. Great.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, though.
Unlike you, this show's got legs.
Doesn't that feel like one of those, though? Sandwich, not asked for.
Yeah.
The shortest, best story. I think we should try and like come up with our own versions of the Hemingway for sale baby shoes never worn.
Okay.
That's a segment idea. We got off track of segment ideas. Keep them coming.
Come up with something sadder?
No. Not sadder. But like, what's the funniest 6-word sentence you can do? Like, if you took that example, like he was like, what's the shortest, most emotion you can convey as a writer? And he was like, baby shoes for babies.
Never worn.
Maybe like bag of sex toys, never used.
Never. Slightly better.
That's
than
sadder
Kanye.
to me.
Um,
Like the baby, I also the stupid shoe thing
bag
is
of
like,
sex
hey,
toys never used.
like baby shoes never worn is like maybe they got the wrong size. Like you didn't think
Also,
that, you know?
no, as a father, baby shoes are incredibly impractical.
Yeah. So like maybe they just didn't put them on because they remembered, oh yeah, it's a baby and it doesn't need fucking shoes right now.
Yeah. What does it do? Is it running around? No, it crawls. Once it gets to that point. Other times, it's in a stroller or you're carrying it.
Yeah.
They're just there for show.
Yeah. You got so many at the goddamn baby shower. Of course, you got leftover baby shoes that are never used. Right. Now is bag of sex toys never used. That's sad. Because they are kind of, most of them are, I don't want to say one size fits all, but you know, they'll fit.
Right?
They'll fit.
With enough lube and determination.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your motivational quote.
They'll fit?
Well, sure. You can solve all life's problems with enough lube and determination.
Yeah.
Well, Mogg, thanks so much
of course,
for having me on this show.
I'm glad. Everybody fill out the advice column thing. Give us some stuff to riff off of. Let me know who you want to see on the show. I'll start cold calling people. I got emails out to, Ninja to talk about his famous parenthesis usage. Mm-hmm. We'll see if he'll come on the show.
That's huge. Yeah, you got to make him an award or something.
Best parentheticals?
Yeah.
Not asked for. It really is
but
beautiful.
Freely given.
Yes, but freely. Hey, that's a good short story, Chad.
There we go. We got one.
You drunk and putting off stuff like that. You're the next Hemingway.
I don't know what
you're making a thing
happened.
Like your audio's gone. Anyways, we can wrap up.
Yeah.
It's fine. Subscribe, like. We appreciate you showing up. We're doing a whole bunch of stuff. Also, maybe if you're around the channel, there might be some more gameplay this weekend. New Path to Exile 2's coming out. Sam told me it was really hard. I'm going to show him that it's not hard. Just play hardcore, get straight to the end game. It'll be easy if I am not lazy and sleep in a tree after this. But maybe look out for it. Anyways, that's a show.
A tree behind you.
I know. That's my bed. I just crawl in that motherfucker. Take a little day nap. I should say that's my day bed,
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like as big as whatever. It's fine.
The perspective in space is different. Don't think too hard on it, okay? All right.
What, can you change size?
Maybe. Space is weird. We can do a lot of shit out here. I'm going to this camera so I can say goodbye.
Fine. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, of course. This is it. This is the day. You're beautiful people. Goodbye. And stay sane or some shit.